Hi, I'm Ketan from Brightside Dental. Welcome to episode 28 of BSTV. Today's been a big day for me personally because I recently broke my arm, and after 6 weeks in a cast, I've just had it taken off, so it feels great to actually have use of both hands again and back to some kind of normality, because obviously it's not possible to do dentistry one-handed, unfortunately. So today is the third part in a series of videos I've done over the last few weeks related to smoking. The first one was about smoking itself. Second one was about vaping. Subject for today is whether smoking shisha is bad for you. Smoking shisha has become increasingly popular and common, especially among young people. It's becoming more of a social event where there's many shisha bars, cafes springing up, and people go out for an evening, and part of that will be to have a smoke. And there are a number of myths, as I would say, associated with shisha smoking and the fact of it being quite safe and an acceptable thing to do. So myth number one is effectively, is shisha safer than smoking cigarettes? And in some ways, no, it's not, because some studies that have been done have shown that smoking shisha for 45 minutes is the equivalent to inhaling a massive 100 cigarettes. It's also thought that shisha, because often it smells really nice, it has fruit, honey, other flavours, things like that, it's not really bad for you. However, most types of shisha contains nicotine and tobacco, which is similar to what you have in cigarettes, which is really harmful for you. But there was a study done in Brent where they tested the ingredients of shisha from various products and places, and it was also found that it contains a lot of other harmful chemicals such as lead, mercury, cadmium, arsenic as well. So all of these things are things that are really bad for you. The next myth is that sharing shisha is safe. Now, in smoking shisha, again, as I mentioned, it's a social event generally. So most of the time it's a group of people, friends will get together and be out together. Now, by sharing pipes and mouthpieces, there are quite a number of risks involved. So one is the spread of diseases. So that can range from simple cold to flu, going through to TB, hepatitis, which are more serious, and also cold sores, oral herpes. If that's spread and passed on, that could be something that you then suffer from for the rest of your life. So if you are smoking, to help try and reduce that risk, simple thing is to use your own mouthpiece, change that, don't share it with others. However, it doesn't take everything away, because within the actual pipe and the bowl itself, there can be germs and bugs that can sit within that, especially if you're going somewhere where you don't know how clean the things are and so forth. Water could have been stagnating for a while. That can all run the risk of passing on germs as well. Another myth is that people might be out with friends and so forth, if they're not smoking themselves, that it's not having any effect on them. However, that's not true, and it's a similar thing to if you've got someone around you that smokes cigarettes, you suffer from secondhand smoking, and it's the same with shisha, because you get the effects from the tobacco, certain other chemicals as well, which then can be harmful, and that can be particularly so for children, for pregnant women as well. So I hope this has been useful, because as I mentioned, it is a social thing, but it's important to know the risks as well. Join me next time for more advice on oral health and tips for improving your oral health as well, along with practice news. Have a great week.